Hello, my dear students. Let's discuss English workshop, page number 40, Helen Keller and Anne Sullivan. The first question is, say whether the following sentences are true or false. First is, the most important day in Helen Keller's life was when her teacher came to her. So it is a true statement. Second, when young Helen stretched out her hand, her mother took it. It is not true. It's a false statement because when young Helen stretched out her hand, Anne Sullivan took it. So, second is false. See, young Helen learned to spell many words without understanding them. That is also true. Fourth is, one day, young Helen understood that everything has a name. It is also a true statement. Next is, young Helen did not try to put the pieces of the doll together. So, it is false statement. Second question, listen carefully and classify the following into one and many. So some singular and some plural words are given here and we have to classify in one and many. So in column of 1 there will be words day, teacher, afternoon, porch, anger, bitterness, struggle, ship, darkness. Whereas in the column of many, the words will be contrasts, lives, months, years, signs, fingers, leaves, blossoms, weeks. So plurals and singulars are classified here. The next question is, this narrative is written in the first person using I. Rewrite the following sentences using Helen Keller or young Helen appropriately in the place of I and making other necessary changes in the sentences. So sentences are given here. What we have to do? We have to replace the subject and accordingly the verb. Right? Let's see. I did not know what the future held of marvel or surprise for me. So if we replace I as Helen Keller, then instead of me there will be her. So Helen Keller did not know what the future held of marvel or surprise for her. Second is, the morning after my teacher came, she led me into her room and gave me a doll. The morning after Helen Keller's teacher came, she led her into her room and gave her a doll. On entering the door, I remembered the doll I had broken. So answer will be, on entering the door, Helen Keller remembered the doll she had broken. Then my eyes filled with tears, for I realized what I had done, and for the first time I felt repentance and sorrow. Then Helen Keller's eyes filled with tears, for she realized what she had done, and for the first time she felt repentance and sorrow. Our next question is, read the following sentences and frame at least two relevant questions. First, one example is given there. I was like that ship before my education began. And the questions, we have to make the questions with who, what, when. Example is also given there. Who was like that ship before her education began? So let's see. The second sentence is, one day I was playing with the new doll. So how we will make the questions? When I was, when was I playing with the new doll? When was I playing with the new doll? Or we can say, what was I doing one day? Or one day, who was playing with the new doll? Understood? The second is, third, I learned a great many new words that day. So the question will be, what did I learn that day? Who learned many words that day? Okay. Remember, you have to put question mark at the end of the question. Okay. Then next is, she brought my hat. So what did she bring? When you write did, then in question you have to write the word in present tense, the verb in present tense. So it is given, the answer is given, she brought my hat. When you will make the question, you have to write what did she bring, not brought. Okay, because we have taken did here. Did bring is equal to brought. So what did she bring, or who brought my hat, or whose hat did she bring? Okay. Then the next is, we walk down the path to the well house. So the question will be, where did we walk? Where did we walk down? Or who walked down the path to the well house? Okay. Got it? Then next is, that living word awakened my soul. The question can be, what did living word do, or who awakened my soul? Okay, let's move to next question. It is given there, write about your own experience. Do you remember an occasion when you did something successfully for the first time? Write about it in short. That means in 10 to 12 lines. Prepare an outline of your composition before you write it. See, actually this is open-ended question, personal response. You have to write your own answers, your own experiences. So we will just discuss here how to write. I am giving you one answer for just reference, or for just guidance only, but you should try to write your own. See how we have to write the answer. I still remember that day when I first time stood on stage in our school. Teacher had told me to give speech on topic science is boon and not bane. It was my first experience to deliver speech before students, teachers and HM. So at first I was scared. My hands were shivering and my heart was throbbing. When my name was announced for speech, I was almost blank for a minute. I looked at my class teacher, but she gave me just a loving smile and it raised my confidence. I went on stage and delivered my speech without a single mistake. Everybody appreciated me. My class teacher was looking at me with pride. This moment helped me boost my confidence strongly or immensely. So you have to write your own experience. Understood? Okay, let's move to next question. Gather more information about the following. Different, first is, different types of impairment that limit a person's activity or make it difficult for him or her to mix with others in society. So what are those things which limit a person's activity or make it difficult for him or her to mix with other society? So we can say those are, you have to write here, impairment of eyesight, that is blindness. Second, impairment of hearing, that is called deafness. Impairment of speech, so that it means speech disorder, or you can say dumbness also. Then next you can write intellectual impairment, that means mentally retardedness. You can also write impairment of reading, that means weakness of eyes. So these types of impairments that make limit, or these are called the limitations uh, for a person's activity. Second is how modern technology can be used to overcome these problems. See, now we are living in the era of technology, modern technology. There are, what you have to write here, you should write, listen carefully. There are many problems, but there are many modern devices and technology today. The blind person's eye can be replaced with another's donated eye, and blind can get eyesight, right? Or the person having deafness can hear with new modern hearing aids. Thirdly, handicapped persons can have artificial leg or hand. We know the example of Sudha Chandran also. So he can also walk and do work like other persons. So these are the tools provided by modern technology to overcome those problems. Understood? Let's move to next question. Complete the following sentences using your own ideas. Here, incomplete sentence is given to you and you have to complete it using your own idea. So you have ample freedom here to write whatever you want to write, whatever your idea is. So let's see what can be written there. The most important day I remember in all my life is the one when I was selected for state level drawing competition. You can say so, or whatever you want to write, you can write here. Second is I did not know what. So I did not know. You can write what type of education was given in School of Blind or anything else. Third, one day while I was playing, I heard a big cry from my neighboring house. Or you can say, one day while I was playing, I saw a big snake in front of me. The next is, I realized what my mother's intention was behind her scolding. Okay? And the last is, I do not remember what exactly happened on that day. So you have to complete the sentences using your own ideas here. Okay, let's move to next question. This is the last question based on language study. So what is given here? Find 3 examples of the following from the passage. First is given here articles. So there are many articles, different places where the article is there. So the, a, the, and these are the articles. Then second, compound words. You know compound words. What is compound words? Compound words means two words are joined to make one another word or longer word. Okay. So and it has a dash between the two words. So there are some words in this lesson like sounding line, well house, monkey like, etc. Okay. Then present participle. Present participle means verb having ing form. So there are many words: beating, living, making, hurrying, etc. And the last one is past participles. So there are so many past participles in this lesson. Like penetrated, stretched, followed, come. See, uh, you have to classify, and you have to correctly understand. You have to correctly understand which is past tense and which is past participle. So remember, which come along with have, has, or had is past participle. Had come, had followed, had stretched, had penetrated. Okay. So here we have completed our second lesson of second unit, Helen Keller and Anne Sullivan.